It's a humdrum sort of village. Snowy Valley. Nothing seems upturned. Nothing seems wrong. Nothing at first glance, anyway. Our reports show abnormal peaks and paraterrestrial fissures, like we haven't seen before. But nothing looks out of the ordinary. The locals haven't noticed anything. The wildlife doesn't seem disturbed. The very earth here is quiet. Nature is... Still, the reports are never wrong. I can't shake this feeling. This dream. Like I remember... Like I've seen this before. No, those are just feelings. I'm a scientist. I do science. This place is getting to me. The quiet. The natural quiet. I should head back now. File what little I found. But surely I'll be back. To research more. After all, the readings are never wrong, and... Oh, I've never felt this either.
Hello fellas and folks, another Minecraft episode. Like, comment, subscribe, share, download, view, dislike, yada yada, whatever. Look, I have about half a plan today. A ghost plan, if you will. Ooh, a ghost plan. Have fun in the editing bay with that, future me. But before we get into any plan, I have to show you some stuff I did off camera. You might notice a little bit of what I've done. This greenhouse is a little bit different. I added 3 new rooms to it. One with the sugar cane, one with the cacti, one with, I believe these are potatoes, I do not remember, and then one with carrots. I also added this green glass right here because I didn't use enough green glass for the greenhouse over here. And now it looks really neat. Now it looks great. Now it looks wonderful. Everybody agrees. Ooh. It's overcast. Interesting. That's all I really added to the greenhouse is those 3 rooms. But now I have infinite food. So today, the only plan I have is to make this place a little bit safer. You might have noticed that I get killed a whole lot by mobs. That's not fun. I don't like being killed. So I'm gonna light up the place and I'm gonna make it look a lot better. Especially down there in the center, that's gonna be like a little courtyard. We're gonna see how it looks. Okay, now that we're down here, let's talk a little bit about what I want from this. I need the snow from this gone. That's number 1. We need this hill shaved down a little bit. I think up in this crevice right here. Boop, boop. Right here. Go ahead and mark that for my future me. Thank you. That's going to be where my items are, my storage supply. And then the rest of this, I want a campfire. I would like a little tent and like a little place for animals to be, specifically sheep, because I really want to shear some sheep. But for the time being, I'm just going to make a campfire. And as you all know, I have a thing against shovels because of that one time I died in the river because I didn't have a shovel. Which makes sense, so I'm just gonna not use shovels for this. This will be fun. Here we go. Let's go ahead and use that annoying montage music I keep overusing. Yippee! Okay, looks a little better. We've got a little flat place up here. I think we're going to build this area up where I put the campfire because that's just how I want it. Did not think what I'm doing through. So I'm gonna fill in that area. Here we go. Friends, I've created a shovel. It's a dark day. I know I said I would never use a shovel, but I have to in order to make these paths. So they kind of forced my hand here, unfortunately. The goal is to make a path from that river. I'll make a bridge across over into the village area. And I'll make a path up to this little campsite, make a path into the woods, make a path up the stairs, and then I also want to make a staircase up here to get into that crevice for the storage area that I'm planning. So, let's go ahead and make these. One thing I really wanted to do is start asking like a comment question every episode. Just because I really want some viewer feedback. Specifically for today, I just kind of want to know if you prefer longer episodes, like over 30 minutes, or shorter episodes, like under 30 minutes. I may forget to do a question from now until forever, but I that's a question that I've been wondering for a while, because every time I'm in the editing bay, I'm like, should it be getting this long? Should it be shorter? I don't know. Specifically for this type of content, how long do you want to be sitting here watching me play Minecraft and talking to myself? Can't be that entertaining. So go ahead and throw a answer in the comments. Go do that really fast. I'm waiting. Go for it. Do it. Okay, I built this shoddy little bridge. It's fine. It's whatever for now. I'll improve it eventually, but for now I want to get started on this sheep pen over here. I think I'm going to have to flatten out some more land, specifically this side, in order to get this sheep pen ready. Also, I need to add some lights along this path, but we'll get to that later. I'm gonna go ahead and get this sheep pen set up. Okay, I had to dam off this waterfall. I think I said in like the first or second episode that I wanted to make like a better waterfall here. But that's gonna have to wait a little while because I'm doing other things right now, as we've already gone over. Are you not listening? Hold your horses, guys. To be honest though, the plot of the episode was not originally supposed to be doing the groundwork. I kind of wanted to make the storage area up here. However, we're just missing the copper golem, and I really wanted to make an episode about that. But the update I'm playing on does not have that just yet, unfortunately. So we're stuck dealing with some landscaping, terraforming, and making this place look nice. I wanted to do this episode before the map room, just because I wanted there to be something on the map that showed that we live right here. Otherwise, there really wouldn't be anything. So that's cool. My friends, I'm so tired right now. My eyes are like slowly closing. It's 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock in the evening. That's not bad. And yet I feel like I've been up all day, which I haven't. I've only just awoken in real life. So I don't know what's going on with my sleepy time brain. Stayed up really late last night, which is not a good idea. But also I've got insomnia, I think. So, I have to deal with that. It's not diagnosed or anything, it's just, when I try to go to sleep it doesn't happen. Which sucks. I need to make fences. I'm losing my mind, guys. I'm losing my mind. Surely that's enough room for the sheeps. Then the rest of this fence I'm gonna go around and make some lampposts. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, I think that's all I need for now. So, now the goal is, actually we're gonna put a 7th one right up here. Hold on. 7. 8. Added an 8th. Also, look at my kingdom. I might want to add some actually down there by the bridge. 9 and 10. Awesome. I also have these 2 extra firefly bushes. I think I'm gonna go ahead and use those underneath of the seats around the campfire. That way we have some sparklies whenever they choose to show up. I did one time off camera while I was up there. It was really cool. But maybe we'll wait until night to do that. Either way, we've got this really nice looking place right here. Now we just need some sheep in this pen right here. So let's go ahead and see if we can find some sheep. And I got a lead from one of those wandering villagers. I don't really think there are any other purpose to wandering villagers besides getting leads or... Hold on. Stop whatever I was just talking about. I found some foxes. How do I tame one of these? Do I need fruit? Do I need food? Here. I got a steak. I got a steak. Hey, you. I've got a steak. I've got a steak. Hey, I've got a steak. This guy doesn't care that I've got a steak. If I were sheep, where would I go? The chicken? The llama? Sucks that we can't shear llamas in this game. Is that a sheep? It sure is. Hey, buddy. This way. You are mine now. I never found the name tags that I said that I was gonna get whenever I was with Rose. So unfortunately we're just gonna have to have the sheep be unnamed for the time being. Awesome, great job, yahoo. You thought you could get out that easily? No way, Jose. We're gonna go find you a friend though. Alright, time to think again. If I were sheep, where would I be? Where would I be? Wait a minute, weren't there sheep way back at the village? Or am I thinking of one of the other villages that I plundered on my expedition the other day? I don't remember this being a thing. Big crater in the ground? Interesting. Right, so I think the sheep were here. No, they went through the door. I see, I understand. It snowed so much that they just left. Wait, okay, I thought I was looking at a villager and thinking it was a sheep, but there's a sheep right here. So, we're gonna pretend there's no stupidity. Come on, friendo. I thought I lost another lead. I don't know what I would have done if I lost a second lead. That's so stupid. Okay. You, my friend, are about to test out my bridge for the first time. Are you excited? You better be. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Because your lifetime is about to become very dull. So let's go. Awesome. Sheep cross the bridge. I had to sacrifice a lead for that. But that's okay. I can live without a lead. Especially since wandering traders seem to spawn everywhere, and you can just kill them for leads. Which is why they exist. My ultimate plan for these sheep is to create a little tent right over here nearby. Just for the sole purpose of having wool. Because you never know when I want carpet, or when I want banners, or when I just want wool, you know? It's a nice thing to have. Plus, we are in a snowy mountain biome, which I believe is where some ancient cities spawn. Not saying we're gonna get into an ancient city anytime soon. Considering, you know, just how I play the game. However, you know, just in case the need arises, I need to have some wool on standby. So just a little place that I can have that would be nice. Unfortunately for us, we only have 2 black wool, and if we're gonna make a tent out of wool, it's gonna need to be a little bit more than that. What do they eat? Do they eat wheat? I'm gonna try to breed these guys. I think I'm gonna get rid of all the beets. I simply don't have any reason to have them around anymore. They really just seem to get in my way. Anytime I eat them, it's never enough. And I'm a really picky eater. What's this? Why do I have an egg? Wait a minute. I already have a carrot room in here. Wait a minute. I already have a carrot room in here. Why am I planting more carrots in here? Is this actually... What was I thinking of planting here? Was just wheat? Is that what I was thinking? Oh, no, I don't know. In order to breed them, they both need wheat, don't they? That's a shame. Alright, right now, what we're going to do is we're going to kind of build a little platform around this crevice so that we have a place to build our storage area eventually. We're not going to do it this episode, probably not going to do it next episode, since I've been talking about this map room for a bit now, but I just want to get this built so that I can build a stairway going up to it. The stairway will be about right here, but the idea, since this is a little bit of a cave, is we can kind of go inwards on this one, so that the actual wall of this building is tucked inside, you know? Does that make any sense? I hope so. A villain, an enemy. Okay, are there not enough lights? Are there not enough lights for you folks? Where are you spawning from? I know there are plenty of dark areas, but come on. I know sometimes they'll spawn over here, and I know it gets dark, but I'm not climbing that. That's kind of just out of sheer, I don't feel like doing that mentality. But over here, everywhere else, I don't see why they're spawning. There's so much light, sort of. So the goal is to have a line stretching across, and then stairs downwards to here, and then we'll do some regular stairs down. I don't know if any of that made sense, but I know what I'm doing. You're about to see what it looks like, so here we go. Alright, there we go. This is the broad skeleton of what we're going to build eventually. Once we do get to this, don't worry, there's going to be railings and everything. We're just going to wait on that for a later episode, because I have run out of copper and I think we're just going to do an absurd mining trip. I've been considering going live on like YouTube, maybe making a Twitch account and doing a mining expedition, just because after recording that second episode I realized it was a little bit bland. However, that's just how it goes sometimes. I also found a third sheep in there, in case you didn't notice. So we're gonna go get yet another shovel in order to connect up this path, and that's the end of the sentence. If anybody has any other suggestions about how we should make this more mob proof, let me know in the comments. Also, subscribe. Here are some reasons why you should subscribe. One, I like looking at the graphs that YouTube gives me. Oh man, those graphs are so neat. And anytime somebody subscribes, the graph changes just a little bit. Oh man, yeah, that's the best. I love variabilistic graphs. Woohoo! Also, please. That's my second reason. Oh man, I'm not in the headspace to talk today. Whew. I have noticed that the videos that I did with Spamilton03 did get a lot more views than any of the videos on this series. I think than all of them combined, which is a little bit disheartening, but I guess that these aren't as entertaining. I don't know. That's fine. I think she is going to join this world eventually. It's just a matter of aligning schedules, you know? After the next episode, where we build the map room, I think I'm gonna go live, go back into the mines, and you guys can see me just sit there trying to be entertaining for a couple hours. I think that'll be fun. This episode, I feel like I'm not doing great. I'm not in the right headspace for this. I apologize for that. But I've got to get this stuff done. You know, it's important work. Somebody's got to do it. I'm now building this tent that I'm going to hold all of the wool stuff in. I think I have enough for it. Look, more leads. That wandering villager's just dropping them all over the place, didn't he? Does this look like a tent? No, not really. How do I make a tent? Why doesn't this look like a tent? This looks like a weird little shack. Maybe it just needs a backside. Maybe it needs a racing stripe. Why doesn't this look like a tent? Does it need a floor? Am I just regular old stupid? That's just gonna stay there. I don't know how to fix that tent. Maybe it just needs the back banners, maybe, to give it a back to the tent. That's frustrating. Why doesn't that look like a tent? We're gonna go look at it again. It doesn't look anything like a tent. Banners maybe might work. Maybe it needs to be longer. Maybe that's it. Maybe it just needs to be a little bit longer. It needs a back. Maybe it needs a little bit more of a floor. That's what I'll do. I'll make it a little bit longer eventually once we have enough wool. Oh man. Have I done enough this episode? I'm so tired right now. I should not have recorded right now. I should have waited. For the map episode, for whenever I'm still awake. Oh man. This is what happens whenever you do things on a tired stomach, or I mean on an empty mind, or when you're sleepy as heck. Heck is super sleepy, by the way. Oh man. This is probably gonna be a short episode too. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it like this. Hopefully, whenever we do the next episode, the map episode, there will be so much more energy. Hopefully. But what did we get done in this episode? We made a lot of progress with the ground. A+. We made a new path. A+. We added lights. A+. We have some sheepies. Hello sheepies. We need some names. Comment below what you think their names should be, because, oh boy, do I not know what their names should be. I tried to come up with some sort of sheep pun, but alas, I cannot think of any. And then we also made this really, really bad tent. It's abhorrent. I hate it. Also, there's a bridge over here. It's pretty bad as well. I don't know, guys. Comment and tell me to do better, so that I have the motivation to do better. Because right now, oh boy, I am not doing well, guys. I'm sorry for the poor episode. Hopefully that introduction makes it better, and hopefully this outroduction is additionally super cool. I think I'm just gonna go to bed, guys. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. Good night.